onto Captain Cook Highway, State Route 44.
We're starting our drive to Port Douglas today from Smithfield. There's a nice big shopping centre here if you need to buy supplies. It's about probably about 15 k's north of Cairns. It's a northern suburb. It's a really nice suburb. And
got a theatre.
It's got a theatre. It's got there's a tavern there. We had dinner there last night, which was really good. And it's got Coles and Woolies and all the other major shops that you can imagine. So,
and it's cool in there.
And it's cool in there. So we're staying in Smithfield while we're up here on our holiday. That's why we're starting the film from here. And we're going to head up to Port Douglas for the day with the view to having lunch at a place called the Tin Shed, which overlooks the river.
It's a bit of a favourite.
See, it's our favourite place. We've got to go there every time we come up here. And it's Port Douglas is a nice town. It's 53 kilometres north of here, so it takes a bit under an hour to get there. Unless there's roadworks, then it could be a bit longer. There's a few places where there's roadworks at the moment because they've had a lot of rain over the wet period over the summer. The turn off to Trinity Beach is only about 10 minutes north of Smithfield, and we'll go down there on our way back and get a bit of footage to show you. But we'll head straight up to Port Douglas at the moment.
Captain Cook Highway.
It's a beautiful highway all the way.
44 for 1.5 kilometres.
There are plenty of turn-offs to different beaches along the Captain Cook Highway, and they're all certainly worth a look if you're up this way. Take the time and spend a few days here.
Exit the roundabout onto Captain Cook Highway. Continue on State Route 44 for 42 kilometres.
Beautiful highway all the way up. The mountains are extraordinary up here. When we first arrived, there was quite a bit of rain because we're just at the end of the rainy season, but it's clearing up now, which is good. There's plenty of places to buy supplies and fill up your tank and all those things on the way up here. So the turn off to Palm Cove, which is a very popular and upmarket holiday area, is only about 20 minutes north of Smithfield. So it's all relatively close to each other.
And a beautiful drive, the mountains and the green bushes. It's beautiful up here. Everything grows so lush. Palm Cove, we're just driving into Palm Cove now.
Past Palm Cove, we're not going in. We might go in on the way back.
Just kidding. Guess who's driving?
Speed limit in this area is 80 kilometres an hour. Abide by the rules because they do have speed cameras around.
The roads are all good up here, well made, aren't they? And wide, which is good for driving.
Yeah.
Safely. Having said that, they just had a sign for traffic hazards along here.
It's a beautiful drive up this coast. You probably can't see it because the camera's pointing straight ahead, but we're driving right along the edge of the coast, and you can see right out over the ocean. We're coming into Ellis Beach, I think now, which is another very popular camping area along the foreshore. A lot of people travel up here with their caravans in the winter months. When it's winter down in Melbourne and Sydney, and it's cold, it's still nice and warm up here. Which is good.
Definitely worth the drive up. It's beautiful scenery and beautiful beaches. And the mountains are amazing.
As you can see.
The waterfall going down through there.
Yeah, I believe there's quite a few waterfalls at the moment because we've had so much rain, all the water's still running down off the mountains. I lied before, we're actually coming into Ellis Beach now. So this is Ellis Beach, and there's a couple of restaurants and takeaways and so on. They've had a few landslips here over the winter, over the wet season. Nobody at the caravan park, it's all been...
There's a couple in there.
Yeah, so this is Ellis Beach, a very popular place right on the beach, which has got a smiley face off the speed indicator.
They all just little beach houses along there.
Yeah. There might be cabins.
Yeah.
So Ellis Beach is certainly worth a look. Wow, should see the ocean at the moment.
They have an area cordoned off for swimming.
Because of stingers and jellyfish and an occasional crocodile.
Yeah, so there's nets that you can swim between.
There you go, so that was Ellis Beach. A few places along the coastal road there's roadworks going on, and they have traffic control signals to make you stop for the workers and so on. They've got to do these repairs after the wet season each year. Things get washed away and so on. Go.
We're driving through some beautiful scenery here. There's mountains and water and beautiful lush bushes. It's very unique to up here. Although there's no one swimming, but it's beautiful to come and look at. There's lovely clear skies, clouds over the mountains. It's definitely worth the drive. The scenery's amazing.
I reckon I'd probably put this stretch of road equal to the Great Ocean Road drive down in Victoria, except it's warmer.
this climate, everything just thrives. Everything's so green and lush. So it's just beautiful scenery. Oh, look at those mountains. The scenery here is just gobsmacking. There's huge mountains and right down to the beautiful blue ocean. It's just really breathtaking. Very unique to here.
No wonder Captain Cook stopped near here. Oh wait, he ran into the reef.
Oops.
Go.
They have crocodile adventures here. Take you out in the water and have a bit of crocodile sighting. Don't know that it's my cup of tea, but it is for a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a something or other, crocodile adventures up there to the left. There's a nice lookout along here. It's on the other side of the road, so we might look at it when we're coming back. How's that for a view?
Absolutely amazing. Mountains in the background, beautiful ocean.
And the Great Barrier Reef is offshore to the right. Runs all the way up this part of the coast. They had a lot of trouble getting past it in the early days until they mapped it. A lot of windy bends, so take it easy if you're driving up here.
It's well signed though, and not too busy. It's a really pleasant drive. As we've said, there's beautiful countryside and beautiful water views.
We're lucky we're here, actually up here in the quiet time of year. It's between seasons. It's not the wet season, but it's not quite the dry season yet. It's early April. Fall on the left.
We've pretty much got the road to ourselves. Well, except for this big truck.
Apart from the big truck coming the other way. And another one.
I was just kidding.
Big scary trucks. We've got nobody behind us, so we can just dawdle along. Oops.
Oh!
Yeah.
Traffic's come to a halt.
Traffic control signal for some roadworks. So they've got to do a lot of repairs and tree cutting and stuff here. They have rocks falling down from the cliffs, so they've got to stabilise all that as well. As you can see, in places there's raw earth where they've had rocks come down. It's fairly just one way here while the road works are going on. It's normally two-way, of course. They try and get all these road works done before the main tourist season from about June to October, those sort of times. Beautiful palm trees along this section. There's a restaurant here at Trinity Beach. Lots and lots of palm trees, very tropical.
Scenery's amazing. It's got mountains one side, ocean the other side, trees everywhere. Just so beautiful and so green. It's very happy and healthy, the trees out here.
Bit of roadworks along here, but you can still see a bit of the coast and the ocean. Beautiful.
So all ocean on the right hand side and massive green mountains on the other side. Just really unique to this area of Australia. Really something to behold. Palm trees amongst the other trees. Just incredible.
And falling rocks.
Beware the falling rocks. No, it's not really.
There you go. We should get a good view going around this bend, I think.
Slow down.
Down 50k speed limit.
Now there's a scene coming up. Big truck. Now we have sugarcane fields to the right.
And the left.
That's right, there. Oh, and left, yeah, I didn't see those. I was going to say, and the mountains to the left. It's certainly a huge area of sugarcane.
We're just approaching Port Douglas now. You come to a roundabout where you turn right, as you can see on the sign. If you go straight ahead, you go to Mossman, and if you go to the right, you go to Port Douglas, our favourite place in the whole world.
Well, we haven't quite seen the whole world yet.
Well, we haven't seen the whole world. We've seen some.
In 500 metres, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Port Douglas Road.
Certainly hard to beat, all the beautiful green palm trees and
Yep.
beaches. Amazing.
There's a lot of resorts up here. Very need to be a bit well-to-do, I think, to stay at most of them.
Bit exclusive.
And we tend to travel with our caravan usually, although we're up here this time house sitting for our niece, looking after their house and their dog and their 2 cats.
Which we're quite more than happy to do.
Yep.
Exit the roundabout onto Port Douglas Road. In 600 metres, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on
Okay,
Port
so this
Douglas
is the road into Port Douglas. It's a beautiful drive into Port Douglas. Lots of palm trees. Bananas for sale.
Quite busy. Very popular place. There's lots of resorts.
The Ramada Resort there.
Quite exclusive, some of them.
Most of them, really.
Beautiful avenue of palm trees on both sides of the road here. Makes it feel very tropical. Because it is tropical.
Tropical or topical? Okay, we're just approaching the main street of Port Douglas now. It took us just under an hour from Smithfield, so you could expect it to take about an hour and a quarter from
Take
central
the next
Cairns.
left onto Mowbray Street.
This way.
In 200 metres, turn left onto Macrossan Street. Turn left onto Macrossan Street.
So we're just about to turn left into the main street of Port Douglas. It's quite nice. Nice place to wander around. It's got lots of
In
fairly
300
unique
metres,
shops.
Turn left onto Grant Street.
Lots of little cafes. And lots of shady spots to sit, which is beautiful. Under the beautiful trees.
Yeah, it's tropical kind of town. It's really nice.
There's something for everyone here. There's the exclusive clothes, and there's
Turn
the
left onto Grant Street.
everyday person's clothes. So there's something for everyone along here.
In 300 metres, turn left onto Wharf Street.
We're just at the end of the main street now, and there's a big parkland along the river, and this is called Wharf Street. It goes down past the wharf, I suppose. So we'll go down here a bit and we'll turn in.
In 400 metres, turn left to stay on Wharf Street.
It's trying to tell us to go to the centre of the town. We'll turn it off in a minute.
Certainly worth a visit here. There's, as I've said before, something for everyone. There's
Yep.
shops and pubs and cafes. It's a really lovely area. Water.
Go in here so we can get a parking spot.
That'll be interesting.
Doesn't look like. Okay, so here we are in Port Douglas, and we're approaching the Tin Shed, which is our very favourite spot in the whole world for lunch, and you can see why. You look out over the river, the yachts cruise by, and this is the Tin Shed. It's a sports club actually, but it's called the Tin Shed. And that was what it was originally. That was the wharf, tramway wharf. So this is our favourite eating place in the Tin Shed, overlooking the river. Lots of boats out there. Great spot. We can't film more because there's lots of people here and it'd be intrusive. Okay. This is the view from the Tin Shed out over the river. Occasionally a large yacht will cruise by. This is the Tin Shed at Port Douglas.
Hey, Brad!
Our favourite place, as you can tell. You sit here and have your lunch, and
Get ready for the yacht.
occasionally a nice big yacht comes past.
Here's one coming.
We just had a seafood basket. You can't tell now because it's all gone. Calamari.
Oh, this is
There
amazing.
we go. And while you're sitting here, you'll see yachts going past. You can see why we love it here. Here we are at St Mary's by the Sea in Port Douglas. Nice little church. Lots of people get married here because it's a good spot. So let's go.